Hey guys, it's Mr. C here, and in this video I'm going to work a couple of examples to do with either the sum of two cubes or the difference of two cubes and factoring them. Let's dive right into it. Our first example is going to be x cubed plus 27. All right, we're going to factor that. Notice it's a binomial, and there's no GCF, so no need to worry about that beforehand. Um, Notice that we have x cubed, and we also have 27. So what I'm trying to get at here is, you know, because it's a binomial and there's a cube involved, perhaps this can be expressed as a sum of two cubes. And you better believe that it can, all right? Because we know that we can take x and cube it to get x cubed, and we can also take the number 3 and cube it, which would give us 27. So in other words, we can write this as quantity x cubed plus quantity 3 cubed. And that right there shows us very explicitly that this is a sum of two cubes, in which case we can go ahead and apply the formula in order to factor it. Now, in order to factor it using the formula, you need to know what your expression for A is and what your expression for B is. All right, and since we have it written in this, somewhat strategic way, we can see that our expression for A is just the variable x, and our expression B is just the number 3. All right, so we're going to now set up the formula for us. Let's open up a set of parentheses and a second set of parentheses that's a little bit larger than the first one to accommodate the more elaborate part of the formula. Speaking of formula, remember there's that acronym that could help us. That acronym is SOAP, meaning the same, opposite, and always positive. Remember, that's how the order of the signs go. So in the first set of parentheses that we have here, we're going to have the same sign as the way the expression started out with. In other words, this is a sum of two cubes. So the first sign is going to be a plus sign to represent a sum. Now in the second set of parentheses, the first sign should be the opposite of addition, or in other words, subtraction. And then the very last sign is always positive regardless. So let's write a plus sign. Now, in your first set of parentheses goes the expression a plus b. What I like to do for this part, I like to think about the 3's kind of like disappearing from our rewrite. And if you get rid of the 3's or just cover them up with your finger, we're left with x plus 3. That's exactly what you're going to see in our first set of parentheses, x plus 3. Now for our second set of parentheses, we have to square the a value. Now keep in mind our a value is x, so if we square that, we should get x squared. The second term in the second set of parentheses is the product a times b. To get that real quickly, just multiply what's inside parentheses mentally. So x times 3 is what's going to go there, but I'm going to write that as 3x. And then for the last term in the second set of parentheses, we have to square b. Now keep in mind b is the number 3, and when we square 3, we get 9. And that right there is the factored version of x cubed plus 27. And that's as far as you need to go. In other words, that's our final answer. And of course, if you wanted to check it, you could multiply both these out and you should get back to the expression x cubed plus 27. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and cloud this in to indicate that this is our final answer. I'm going to stop the video here, but in the next video, I'll continue on this page with another, it'll be a difference of two cubes example. So I'll see you in the next one. Let me know if you have any questions about this one, though. Thank you.